No.
Okay, so very good afternoon, guys. Welcome to LAX2017 Tell a Tale, and this is the last video of the whole semester's process, and we are going to choose from the two videos we have already recorded, which is Three Little Pigs and Snow White. We need to choose one which is more suitable for 5 to 7 years old kids. So before we start our discussion, let we just watch the video we have already recorded first, and then we could choose one. Okay. Let me share the screen for you guys.
Yeah.
Can you guys see the screen? Okay. So let's watch Three Little Pigs first.
Jesus.
Three Little Pigs. Once upon a time, there was an old mother pig who had three little pigs and not enough food to feed them. So when they were old enough, she sent them out into the world to seek their fortunes.
The first little pig was very lazy. He didn't want to work at all and he built his house out of straw. The second little pig worked a little bit harder, but he was somewhat lazy too, and he built his house out of sticks. Then they sung and danced and played together the rest of the day.
The little pig worked hard all day and built his house with bricks. It was a sturdy house completed with a fireplace and chimney. It looked like it could withstand the strongest winds.
The next day, a wolf happened to pass by the land where the three little pigs lived, and he saw the straw house, and he smelled the pig inside. He thought the pig would make a mighty fine meal, and his mouth began to water.
So he knocked on the door and said, little pig, let me in, let me in.
Well, the little pig saw the wolf's big paws through the keyhole, so he answered back, No, 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 not by the hairs on my chinny chin chin.
Then the wolf showed his teeth and said, Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down.
So he huffed and he puffed and he blew the house down. The wolf opened his jaws very wide and beat down as hard as he could, but the first little pig escaped and ran away to hide with the second little pig.
The wolf continued down the lane and he passed by the second house made of sticks, and he saw the house and he smelled the pigs inside, and his mouth began to water as he thought about the fine dinner they would make.
So he knocked on the door and said, Sorry, I can't see. Okay. So he knocked on the door and said, little pigs, let me in, let me in.
But the little pig saw the wolf's pointy ear through the keyhole, so they answered back, No, 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 not by the hairs on our chinny chin chin.
So the wolf showed his teeth and said, Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down.
So he huffed and he puffed and he blew the house down. The wolf was greedy and he tried to catch both pigs at once, but he was too greedy and got neither. His big jaws clamped down on nothing but air, and the two little pigs scrambled away as fast as their little hoofs would carry them.
The wolf chased them down the lane and he almost caught them. But they made it to the brick house and slammed the door closed before the wolf could catch them. The three little pigs were very frightened. They knew the wolf wanted to eat them. And that was very, very true. The wolf hadn't eaten all day, and he had walked up a large appetite chasing the pigs around, and now he could smell all three of them inside, and he knew that the three little pigs would make a lovely feast.
So the wolf knocked on the door and said, little pigs, let me in, let me in.
But the little pigs saw the wolf's narrow eyes through the keyhole, so they answered back, No, 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 not by the hairs on our chinny chin chin.
So the wolf showed his teeth and said, Then I'll poof and I'll poof and I'll blow your house down.
Then I can see. Well, he huffed and he puffed and he huffed, and he huffed, and he puffed, but he could not blow the house down. At least, he was so out of breath that he couldn't huff and he couldn't puff anymore. So he stopped to rest and thought a bit.
But this was too much. The wolf danced about with rage and swore he could come down the chimney and eat up the little pig for his supper. But while he was climbing onto the roof, the little pig made up a blazing fire and put on a big bowl full of water to boil. Then, just as the wolf was coming down the chimney, the little piggy pulled off the lid and plop, and fell the wolf into the scattering water.
So the little piggy put on the cover again, brought the wolf up, and the 3 little pigs ate him for supper. The end.
Oh, okay, I think that's it for the first one. So we'll watch for the second one. So let's start it.
Yes. Of course.
Once upon a time, there was a beautiful castle in a land far, far away. In the magnificent castle, there lived the most beautiful queen.
The queen only had one wish to be happy and to have a beautiful baby girl. It was cold winter day. The queen was sitting next to the window. Then she saw a shooting star and made a wish to have a baby girl with skin as white as snow, whose eyes are brighter than the shiniest jewelry and has cherry red lips, and her heart full of joy and happiness.
And one day, the wish of the good-hearted queen came true. She had a beautiful baby girl. They named her as Snow White.
Years went by. The queen becomes ill and soon after, she passed away. After a while, the king remarried to another woman. The new queen had an evil heart. She was an arrogant and jealous woman.
Every day, the queen will look into her magic mirror and ask, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all?"
The magic mirror would answer, "No one, your highness. You are the most beautiful one." The queen would be very happy with the answer.
The years went by fast, and Snow White grew up to be a beautiful young girl.
One day, the queen was in front of a magic mirror and she asked the same question. But this time, the mirror answered, "Well, I'm sorry, but not you, dear queen. Snow White is the fairest of all."
The queen was furious upon hearing it. She immediately called her husband and ordered him to kill Snow White.
The huntsman took her to the woods, but he couldn't hurt her. He asked her to run away from the castle and the evil queen.
In the woods, Snow White found a cute tiny house.
She opened and entered the house. The house was very small and messy, so Snow White decided to clean the house.
She found 7 little beds, and she was tired from cleaning. She curled up on the beds and fell asleep. The 7 dwarfs came back home from work.
They saw Snow White sleeping in the bed. She told them about what happened in the castle. The 7 dwarfs wanted to protect her from the evil queen.
The queen learned that Snow White is still alive and decided to kill her. The evil queen distinguished herself as an omen and offered Snow White an apple to eat.
Snow White took a bite of the apple, and as she did, she fainted. While returning home, the 7 dwarfs saw the evil queen in the disguise of an old woman.
They chased her to the top of the mountain. When she reached the mountaintop, she was hit by a lightning bolt and fell off from the mountain and died.
When the 7 dwarfs returned home, they saw Snow White lying on the ground. She was in a deep sleep. She was cursed by the evil queen. The several dwarfs decided to put Snow White in a glass box made of most precious gems and keep the box in the forest.
One day, a Prince Charming came to the wolves and found his dream girl lying there. She lifted Snow White and kissed her. Snow White opened her eyes. It was a true love's first kiss that brought her curse. Snow White and the prince returned to the kingdom and lived happily ever after. So that's all.
Okay. Okay. Let me stop sharing first. So I think that's it for our two videos. What do you guys think? Which one do you prefer for the kids?
From my perspective, I think both are super for kids, and maybe Snow White is better. I know.
Why?
What about others? Why? Okay, all right. First, because many let me think. Because a lot of children, a lot of child, they would, most of them know the Snow White, but some of them may do not know Three Little Pigs. And I don't know, just from my perspective, I just think Snow White is more suitable for child.
All right. Okay.
All right.
EFFAH?
How about you? Yeah, EFFAH?
Yeah.
Okay, so for me, I will choose Snow White too. And the reason is because maybe the second video, we prepared the presentation slide. So the kid that watch our video will get to focus on the picture more together with only the storyline without the other visuals. So I think that is much better in my perspective. So what about the others?
Yeah, for me, I also pick Snow White too, because it this story is more, I mean, it's more interesting than Three Pigs. Yeah, in my opinion. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Because for the kids, not only the kids will learn some moral values from the videos, but also the plot need to be very interesting, need to be up and down. So I agree with you guys. I also picked Snow White. I think because actually I don't really love the end of the Three Little Pigs. The Three Pigs just ate the wolf. It's a little bit bloody, isn't it? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Good.
yeah, I love Snow White because this is a story that I read when I was 5 to 7 years old. Yeah, so I think it's a great memory for me when during my childhood time. So yeah, I think it's also my choice to pick Snow White. Yeah, so I think that's it for today, and also for this semester's LAX. Yeah, yeah, we're done. Yeah, for all of the
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Thanks. Thank
Uh,
you.
yeah, I really appreciate for you guys. You know, it's my third semester to work with beautiful ladies. Yeah, you know, the previous
Yeah.
semesters I also work with so many young beautiful ladies, and also this semester it's my very big honor to work with you guys. Yeah, I think it's a really good memory. Yeah, really thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
Thanks.
I don't know what to say, but I'm just so
Before that,
grateful for you guys.
because before I worked with another members. They were a bit lazy because it's hard to work with them because I want to finish earlier, but they always just postpone schedule or like do the last minute work. Oh man. All right. So it's quite happy to shooting with you guys.
Yeah. What about Anna?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And me also think the same way. Actually, this is my first time to have a international student in. Yeah, I first time with you guys, and I was very lucky, I think, because I got the best teammates with me for the first time. So now I have a like high standard for other international students if I got to be with the group with them.
Mhm.
Thank you everyone.
Thank you, EFFAH. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much,
Yes,
everyone. Yeah, if we have chance, if the COVID could getting better, maybe we can gather together one day in the campus. Hopefully one day we could do that.
Yeah.
So thank you so much,
Yeah.
guys,
Okay.
for your efforts, for your sacrifice. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's so good.
Thank you. Love you guys. That's all. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.